there are endless articular characteristics that differentiates us as humans, and we subconsciously define diversity by socially labeling ourselves with respect in groups such as gender, age, race, religion, and so forth. While being socially inclusive opens doors to provide an opportunities, accepting and welcoming individuals, respecting each and individual beliefs and values in regards to race, belief, gender, marital, and socio-economic status within the society. Having to study Roma gypsy travellers within my module made me aware of the amount of education they receive and their vision, and their vision of how they perceive life, and to explore their rights of education. An article by Richardson and Ryder entitled Empowerment and Inclusion within the British Society that mentions how travellers and gypsies will remain an excluded group within the society. And in my opinion, this has an effect on how families perceive education, and their culture needs to be embraced by the school and its system. On the other hand, the article also mentioned that many schools fail to devise an effective strategy due to the lack of insight of the needs of these children, leaving me wondering, if the government intervened with more force and set rules, would this be a source of encouragement to provide a healthier future? So after further research, I've come to learn that the Department of Education has stated the pupils from this minority have the lowest academic achievement at almost every key stage. However, some are high achievers, and stating furthermore that schools are able to support pupils to achieve higher and make a change to their lives through providing an inclusive culture and encouraging a stronger parental involvement. So from video clips that I've watched as part of my module showing that children are being taken out of school as young as 13, girls are being married off, and boys to work, making adulthood enter their lives much earlier, as this is their cultural belief. Children's thoughts have been molded to think this way by their society and the way of perceiving life. This links with Brentford Brenner's microsystem, stating that children are already developing in their already established society and culture. However, children who belong to this group have been treated with their individual rights within the education system, and this has been supported by the Human Rights Act 1998, Article 2 and Article 8, United Nations conventional rights of a child, which states that everyone has the right to receive respect for their private and family lives, protects and also protecting the rights for freedom. Backing this up with the Equality Act 2010 also states that they are protected from any type of discrimination. Now, after having a negative experience I encountered with travellers from people from this community, it left me wondering, is it the lack of education that's affecting their attitude and behaviour towards others? However, I can't allow this experience to give me an unconscious bias against these people, and watching video clips and reading various types of articles have changed the way changed my way of thinking towards this group in education. So in my setting, I would like to think that we can extend our practice working with Roma gypsy travellers, children and families, and also start practicing how we can introduce books and discuss during circle times about the lives of Roma gypsy travellers. And it's absolutely normal, for example, to live in a van. And at the beginning, I did question if their negative behaviour is due to the lack of education they receive. But this research has proven me wrong, and it's definitely changed my thought for me, as I now believe it is our attitude and behaviour towards them that might begin to make a change about the way they think about education.